Welcome back to Relatable Reactions, it's Josh, and you join me for another episode of Cobra Kai. Previous episode, it all started to really kick off and bubble up between Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do. Eli, or Hawk, as he's better known, causing all sorts of problems, trying to beat up Dimitri in the comic book store. He managed to escape where Robbie and Samantha were, and they ended up in a big brawl in the mall. Brawl in the mall. That's a good way of putting it. And got the better of Hawk. And he obviously went back. Moon dumped him because of the way he's been behaving. Beating up his former best friend over a Yelp review, I think it was. It was over something stupid. But I was hoping that would be a lesson for him and that he would sort of learn from this. But it seemed he went a different route with the help of John Kreese whispering in his ear. And he ended up vandalising Miyagi-Do and Mr. Miyagi's former house. The car, stealing his medal, which was just, that's below the belt. But yeah, really eventful episode. So let's just get to it. Cobra Kai, let's go. That must be the smoothest wood in this entire place. Aww.
Who trashed the Miyagi dojo?
Oh, it's not me, Sensei. I would never disrespect another man's dojo.
He's still there.
Somebody knows something. Question is, who's gonna break?
Was it Kreese's plan? It's hard to know.
I gotta go deal with something. Can you man the fort?
Of course.
I want you to figure out who did it. Do what you gotta do.
Don't worry. I will.
Is he gonna get someone else to confess or something?
Are you guys lifting? Because I feel like I'm doing nothing here.
A lot easier to knock something down than it is to lift it up. Don't worry, we'll get it up again.
Excuse me,
Here we go.
but I am sorry about what happened at the mall. We just want to learn Miyagi-Do karate.
I'd be careful about this, Mr. L. Laying the Cobra Kais into Miyagi-Do. It's like laying the wildlings behind the wall.
Didn't the wildlings help Jon Snow win the Battle of the
Exactly.
Bastards?
It worked out.
Should have picked a different analogy.
We're happy to have you. Nice to meet you.
Got to give people a chance.
Bobby. Hey. Long time, man.
Yeah, you look good, man. He'll be happy to see you, Johnny. Room 112.
You're gonna fight this.
We can't let Tommy rot in this place. He deserves better.
What do you have in mind?
Road trip. Give the guy a wild night to remember.
I don't know, man, in his condition.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, quite emotional for me with my mum being terminally ill.
Would you really like to know who did it? It was Hawk.
Okay.
And it was Diaz. And Robinson. And it was Nichols, Chubbs.
Is that the name they're giving him now, Chubbs?
When one of you makes a move, you all make a move. You are all Cobra Kai. You're about to begin your real training.
I don't think it was a good idea letting him run the dojo.
I'm just gonna let you diss me?
I didn't diss you. It was constructive criticism. You see this stone?
If only Johnny and
Pick it
Daniel
back
could
up.
do that.
How are we supposed to do that?
Good old-fashioned teamwork.
Classic. Upgraded the bikes this time, though.
Cruising around the street like you under my
Big Bear Lake.
Tommy got that horrible fake ID, and the bartender served us all dishwater.
And I drank the whole thing because I didn't know what beer was supposed to taste like.
What about you, Johnny? Last I heard, you were laying bricks.
Actually, I opened a karate dojo.
What's it called?
It's called Cobra Kai.
You brought back a Cobra Kai?
Yeah, it's not all that's back.
Kreese. Maybe they'll talk some sense into him about Kreese, hopefully, but...
Point!
Hit him again. A fight isn't over until your enemy is finished. You show your enemy no mercy.
This isn't what Sensei Lawrence has been teaching us. There's no honor in being merciless.
You tell him, Miguel. Probably won't end well for him, but...
Sensei Lawrence is right, of course. But in the real world, it's not about scoring points. It's about being a winner or a loser. And there are no losers in this dojo.
What is the purpose of karate?
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir.
You've all been brainwashed by Cobra Kai. What is the ultimate lesson we learn from karate?
Don't be a pussy.
Those lessons really, really working at Cobra Kai.
Yeah, nice try, but brute strength is only gonna get you so far.
You got a better idea, smartass?
Ever heard of a fulcrum?
Still a little bit too much, Dimitri.
Fulcrum. More like full of crap.
The only thing that's full of crap is you and your little quiver in there. This is all just some scheme.
Calling me a liar?
Ding, ding, ding.
Once a Cobra Kai, always a Cobra Kai.
Well, that's not true. I know it's not true, because I used to be a Cobra Kai.
John Kreese is bad news. All that crap we dealt with after high school, taking that no mercy bullshit out into the world. And you got it the worst, man. Don't you remember?
Of course I remember. And people can change. I'm trying to change Cobra Kai. Kreese is on board.
Do you trust him, Johnny?
You know Kreese. He's always got something up his sleeve.
He's a different man.
Where you going, honey? What? We're just getting to know each other.
Don't touch me, asshole.
Something I can help you with, boss?
Yeah.
I wouldn't start on him.
That is the ugliest Make-A-Wish kid I've ever seen.
Punch him in the face.
My dick.
Deserved. That would hurt.
This is the vibe zone. Jump on your feet.
That's so cool. Just like old times. A little bit of a mess. Probably won't be playing any more pool.
I joined Cobra Kai. I learned to strike first, strike hard, show no mercy. And it turned me into an angry and violent kid. It changed me. So remember, it doesn't matter who anyone was before they stepped into this dojo. All that matters is that right now, today, we are all Miyagi-Do.
Don't you think that some of what Sensei Kreese is teaching us just feels wrong?
My mom worked at this restaurant when I was little, and she'd bring home leftovers, so my brother and I had enough to eat. She wasn't stealing. The food was gonna end up in the trash. The world shows no mercy. So why should we? Some people have it good. The rest of us, we have to fight for every inch of what's ours, not just to score a point. For everything.
There's still ways of doing that without being completely awful. What Kreese is teaching is basically kick them when they're down. But at that point, you would have already have won. He's lifting it up okay now, isn't he?
Today was fun, Johnny.
You know, there was something I never told you. I was in love with Allie.
Who wasn't?
I don't think I ever really got over her.
You definitely didn't.
You still got one thing that's more important than anything, Johnny.
Life.
Time.
Yeah.
You still have time.
Right now, all I want to do is make sure my students don't make the same mistakes that we did. I don't want them to look back at their life full of regret.
You'll do it, Johnny. You're the champ.
Two-time.
I wanted to apologize for yesterday. It was disrespectful of me to challenge your lesson.
You honor Sensei Lawrence with your allegiance. And allegiance is nothing to apologize for. Sensei Lawrence's heart's in the right place. But I'm afraid he's a little mixed up. Together, we'll make sure he gets back on track.
No, you will not ruin it, damn you, Kreese. He's got so many plans.
Tommy! Tommy, wake up! Wake up! Tommy, wake up!
You're all Cobra Kai for life. Because Cobra Kai never dies.
Oh. And there we have it, the end of episode 6. And that was a deep episode with a lot that happened. And it hit me pretty hard, you know, as someone that's now looking after my own mother who has cancer and is terminal. You know, I always find it difficult watching these kind of scenes play out, but it also gives me some sort of comfort at the same time, because I realize that, you know, even in, whether it be in TV shows, but in real life, there are, you know, millions of people that are going through the exact same thing. You know, it's part of life. And, you know, I don't necessarily like the idea of fighting cancer, because it's not necessarily something you can fight. Everyone for the most part tries their hardest, but sometimes there are some things in life that can't be beaten, and it shouldn't be phrased that way. But I really do like the idea of him sort of saying, you know, you still have your life. You know, Tommy was very upfront with explaining to Johnny that, you know, it doesn't matter how bad your life's been, it doesn't matter about your past, you've still got the time to change, you've still got the time to prove to yourself that, you know, your life can be better. And, you know, it's something that I do believe in myself and try to hold on to as much as possible. But yeah, really, really deep. And I was looking it up briefly because I took a few minutes after that before I recorded this, and I didn't realise that the actor who played Tommy died in real life from cancer as well. And you know, they played off with the body bag scene, you know, all just beautifully done, beautifully thought out, you know, with respect to Tommy and, you know, everything else. Just really probably one of my favourite episodes so far, I think. We also got Daniel trying to teach the rest of the students about change, that you can change and it's possible to change. You shouldn't believe someone's inherently bad just because of something they've done in the past. People can move on, people can improve, and that's kind of what he's trying to teach them, which they ended up teaming up. You have the brains of Dimitri and the brawn of the other guy, I can't remember his name. But again, it sort of goes to show that whole Cobra Kai, Miyagi-Do, you know, if those two kind of combined, it would be the ultimate karate, the ultimate way of living. And hopefully one day we'll see that come to fruition. But yeah, really, really tough episode, but loved it. Obviously, we've got Kreese worming his way in continuously, trying to change the students' minds. Miguel was kind of against him, but apologized at the end. You know, what's Kreese trying to do? He's trying to change the perspective of the children's views to try and change Johnny. You know, Johnny, the cards are stacked against him. He's trying his hardest to be a better person, to give people forgiveness, to let people prove that they can change. But the truth is, some people don't. Some people will always be the same. I suppose he had to give him the chance, and hopefully he will notice these things before it's too late. But it's a TV show, so unlikely. I'm really looking forward to getting into the next episode. So until then, I will catch you next time. Laters.